Back to Vegas. Went out to Pahrump, set some forms, poured some concrete. 8 hours out there in this heat. I'm out of shape, out of breath. Let's see, I gotta get 5 complaints. Out of shape, out of breath, pinched nerves, my joints in my wrists and hands, and I was blacking out all day. All right, that's at least 5. Anyways, I had to tell myself right before we started pouring concrete, because we didn't start pouring concrete until 1 o'clock. So I told myself right before we started pouring concrete, this too shall pass. And I gotta do things like that just in order to get through the day. Had to sit down probably every hour, drink water, rest and everything. So I just came over the mountain, and I got Vegas in my sights right here. Just got done working. Well, I can't see the casinos yet. I seen them whenever I was coming down the pass. Whenever you're coming over the pass, you can see all the casinos real good. And then you can look out to the left, you can see Red Rock Canyon. I got some video of that coming over the mountain with the GoPro, but that'll be later. I'm just beat. Dead beat, but I'm not a deadbeat. So welcome in to my one fan. I don't plan anything. I just come on. I was tired. I needed to stay awake. I'm falling asleep coming off the mountain. Hey, Bud Files. I'm falling asleep coming off the mountain, so I figured if I turned the air conditioner on, roll the window up, and then I could talk to my people and keep myself awake like this. I got about 25 miles. This is a big valley. You know, now Phoenix, I used to live in Phoenix Valley, and it's like, I don't know, it's 100 miles across easy, maybe 150. East to west, and then north to south is at least 75 miles. Hey, Chef, what's going on? I'm talking about your valley right now. Hey, I was just guessing that the Phoenix Valley is 150 miles wide east to west, you know, from out around Tolleson or wherever, all the way to Apache Junction, Superstition Mountains, maybe 100, 150 miles. And then probably 75 miles from, you know, I mean, it goes all the way from up there at Carefree, all the way down to the reservation, you know. All the way down there to Firebird Lake. That's got to be 70 miles or so. What do you think? Anyways, I just worked out in Pahrump. I was over the mountain in Pahrump. It's about 80 miles from my house. Maybe 85 miles, I'm not sure, I didn't check it. Went out there and set some forms for some water wells. They're out in the desert there, so they're on wells out there. So I went out there and set forms on I made 3 pads, 3 8x8 pads. Got out there about 8 o'clock. Had to help the labor for a little bit. Started setting forms at about 9. And took about 4 hours to set forms and get the gravel in there, compact, tie rebar, all that jazz. And then started pouring concrete at 1 o'clock. Trust me, I like pouring concrete at 5 a.m. right around sunup, 6 a.m. Not at 1 o'clock. Maybe you could pour some footings at 1 o'clock where you really don't have to work. You know, you just pour them out of the truck. Then a guy just takes a big 2x4 and kind of tamps it, levels it out. Maybe one guy shoveling a little bit. But heck, man, I'm the only one that knew what I was doing out there. So, hey, Cleveland, what's happening, man? I figured you'd be out on the lake today. So, I'm the only one that knows anything about concrete, so I had to set the forms, and of course that's what I got paid for, you know. Set the forms and pour it out, do a little shoveling and screed it off, float it, edge it, hit it with the float again, then Fresno, edge it, then I troweled it one time. That's over a course of 3 hours doing all that. It only took 3 hours from the time I started pouring until the time I was done brooming and packing my truck up. 1 until 4 o'clock. And then, hey, Stretch Limo, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. So then 4 o'clock, I packed my truck up and headed back over the mountain. So I made it over the mountain, and I'm out here, if anybody's familiar with Las Vegas, I'm out here on the west side at Durango and Blue Diamond. This is called Blue Diamond Highway right here. And they call it that because there's a town behind me about 6 miles back that's named Blue Diamond. I don't know why. Maybe they found some blue diamonds one day. There's mines all over this state. Mostly silver mines. We got, you know, we're the silver state, so I guess that's mostly silver mines, but you never know. You can find some other gems out here. Yeah, this town grew up so much out here. I moved up here from Phoenix. Well, I lived in Mesa and Apache Junction, which is the Phoenix Valley. I lived out there from full time from 1982 until 1989. I moved up here. Debbie and I moved up here in 1989. Furthest west you've been is Tennessee. Oh, you better get in that limo and head your ass out west. You don't know what you're missing, man. I mean, trust me now. Back there, I love the land and stuff from say the Mississippi River back east. I like all that. I like the woods. I like the rivers. I like the lakes. I like all that stuff. But growing up in Illinois, you know, I remember that humidity, you know, and the humidity, and we go back there on vacation every spring. And then I was there this summer, you know, go to Indiana and everything, right on the Wabash River. Yeah, you made it to New Orleans, that's good. I lived in Louisiana too for 2 seasons. And anyways, the bugs and everything, you know, the humidity. And I swear I want to go back and get some property just so I could raise my animals, you know. Some of you guys know I'm becoming a city farmer until I get caught. Anyways, out west is great, man. But I moved up here in 1989, and this was all barren. None of this stuff was around here. I know that's 30 years ago, 34 years ago. The property right out here, acre and a quarter, was selling for $25,000. And Debbie and I was looking around for some property to build a house back then. And we was renting a house up in North Las Vegas. And I was getting my feet, you know, planted up here. Got in a union up here, concrete union. Doing good jobs, you know, big jobs, running work and everything. And next step was to find some property and build a house. And an acre and a quarter out here back then 1989, 1990, was 25,000. And Debbie and I looked at each other and said, "Ain't no way we're paying 25,000." And you know what? It was 2005. I was building Steve Wynn's big tower with the mountain out front and all the lakes and everything. He's got 7 lakes, 7 waterfalls. I was doing all that concrete there, doing a lot of overtime. And a buddy of mine had bought an acre and a quarter out here and built his house. He was into it about 220,000, and he got $650,000 out of it. Unbelievable. But you know, everything's hindsight. You know, Chef down there in Phoenix, man, when I moved out there in the 70s and early 80s, property was pretty inexpensive back then. But as time goes by, it just raises. Yeah, I like visiting New Orleans. Debbie and I, we love going to the French Quarters. We love Cajun food. So every time we go down to Florida, which is about every couple of years, we'll go down to Florida. We didn't go this year, but we were there last year, and I want to go next year. But every time we go to Florida, we definitely stop off in a couple of our favorite places is around the San Antonio, Houston area, just north of Houston, northeast of San Antonio. I got friends out there. Then we love stopping in New Orleans, and they've got some of the best food there. And I lived over back in 1981 and 1982 when I was young, 21, 22 years old. Just running around the country. I grew up in Illinois, moved to Arizona, back and forth to Illinois 3 or 4 times, and then we wound up in called New Iberia, Louisiana. And Lafayette, Louisiana is on the Interstate 10, probably about maybe 60 miles east of Texas, 70 miles maybe, I don't know. And you hit Lafayette, and then you go south about 15 miles. Hey Pete, what's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. That was some funny stuff yesterday, man, or whenever that was, yesterday or the day before. Gonna sand the tanks in and everything. That was cool. Oh, there we go. There's some of the casinos. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll have to flip you around and zoom in, maybe. I'll wait a few minutes till I get closer to downtown. Let's see, it's probably, I don't know what time it is, probably 4:30, so traffic's going to be getting heavy up there on the freeways once I hit the freeway. Yeah, it was a tough day at work today. You know, I retired 2 years ago, and I started going to the gym a little bit. I never went to the gym before my whole life because I always poured concrete, so that was a workout in itself right there. I had plenty of exercise. I worked all my muscles my whole life. The only reason I would have ever needed to go to the gym is if I wanted to be a bodybuilder and build up my body, and I never wanted to do that. So I just stayed in good shape, and then I retired right around, I think it was 2020, right? This pandemic hit. I just had a gig for the Department of Defense out at the test site, and I quit that job, retired, and started traveling. Debbie and I started traveling with the RV and whatnot. So anyways, started losing muscle mass this year, and I told myself I need to get down and start working out. I had to not slam on the brakes, but I had to get on the brakes. So anyways, I made up my mind to get down to the gym. I call it the gym. It's Planet Fitness. It's not a gym. And if you talk to one of those bodybuilder cats. I got a few friends that are bodybuilders from my old motorcycle club, you know, and those cats, if I say I'm going to the gym, they're like, which one? You know, because they're real quick. They want to give you a hard time about going to a fitness place and not a gym. They go to like Gold's Gym and things like that where they got all the free weights and all that jazz. Get all pumped up. I don't need that. So anyways, by me retiring and everything, you know, I started gaining weight. Had the pandemic going on, or whatever that thing was called. And driving around the country, man. Just driving around the country for a couple of years. I gained like, I was 190 whenever I quit working, 190. And I'm embarrassed to say this, but I went up to 237. So you guys got to do the math. That's a lot. It's like 47 pounds I gained. And I started looking like two of my brothers. Sorry, guys. And had to do something about it. So I started getting out on the treadmill, walking around the neighborhood. Debbie and I bought some e-bikes for Christmas. Debbie bought the e-bikes for Christmas. That was a nice Christmas gift right there, I'll tell you that. And then just recently I started going down and I just hit the treadmill for about 40 minutes, get 2 miles in, and then do some light weights, you know. Got 5 different weights that I use. Alright, I just crossed Interstate 15. There's the strip, Las Vegas Strip, right there. Staying away from that. That place gets packed, even on the weekdays. The only time it's good to drive down the strip is maybe from about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning until like 8 a.m. Other than that, stay off the strip. So yeah, I started losing that muscle mass and just picking up some little weights, you know. Not trying to really build anything, just want to maintain. 63 years old, just want to maintain. That hurt me going out there today and pouring concrete. Hurt my shoulders, my neck. Oh, I cried earlier. I don't want to cry again now about all my little whining about what all hurts from me working. But anyways, about 12:30, 1 o'clock, right before I started pouring concrete, I was already wore out, you know, from setting forms. Already had taken 3 or 4 water breaks and just trying to make it through the day. And I told myself, okay, this too shall pass. This day can't last forever, you know, and that's what I got to tell myself in order to just keep pushing through, you know. Otherwise, I'll just fall down and give up. You know, most people just, they couldn't do it. Pouring concrete's some hard work. So I got a meeting at 5 o'clock. What time is it? Somebody let me know what time it is in their time zone. I'm in Pacific time right now. It should be like 4:45 maybe. Is that about right? I started getting dehydrated earlier and had the boss go down and get me a couple of Gatorades. Normally I don't like drinking much Gatorade while I'm working because it's good. It's got electrolytes in it, but it's got a lot of sugar in it. Alright, 7:58, so that's 2 minutes till 5 out here. Okay. It's a 5 o'clock meeting I usually go to, and then a 6:30 meeting where me and some men meet. 6 of us, 6 to 8 men, Wednesday nights at 6:30, and I guess to some people it'd be like a maybe like a Bible study, but it's just us guys. We quit drinking, years ago. Most of us quit drinking, and we go there and we go through different literature, different books and whatnot, and talk about it, discuss it, and just try to improve our lives that way. Try to stay accountable to each other and try to improve our lives. There's always room for improvement. I know, at least for me, there is. For the time I was like 14 years old until I was 36. So, I just ran. I was self-centered, selfish, egotistical. I ran people over. I didn't care. You get in my way. I just kept going, and that was no way to go. I ran until I couldn't run anymore, and started straightening up. So it's going to take me the rest of my life to maybe get back halfway to where a person should be. That's enough about that. So that's where I'm going now, is meet the guys. I'll get there and we'll get something to eat, maybe get a burger. They got a little kitchen over there where you can get some burgers or chicken fingers, or get something to eat. Come on, people. Oh man, look at that freeway. I'm gonna drive the surface streets because the freeways are starting to clog up already. I can get through the surface. I can get where I'm going in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Hey, thanks a lot, Stretch Limo. I'm glad you dropped in, buddy. Appreciate that. Hey, Nora, how you doing? We're in Vegas, that's right. Well, I passed the Strip already, and I didn't go downtown. I gotta stay away from downtown. There's too much traffic right now. It's 5 o'clock traffic on the freeways, on the surface streets. Everybody's going 30 miles an hour in a 45 mile an hour speed zone. Everybody's probably on their phone. Anyways, I was falling asleep. I had to talk to some people. Had a long drive home. Chef still in the house? Come on, Jack. There I'm blowing my horn at people. They stop with the stop signs and I'm looking over, everybody's on their phone. Not me. I don't met. I wouldn't do that. Oh, hey, Colette. So you're new on your channel. I'll make sure I get there. Let me screenshot this real quick so I can. All right, I got a screenshot. That way I know for sure I got your channel name. Got some other people on here. I got your channel name screenshot right now. Text to fan. All right. Oh, wow. I guess I'm the only one that can get rid of that idiot. Let's see how to do it while I'm driving without running anybody over. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I gotta get this idiot off of here. All right, sorry about that. Always something, right? Yeah, another troll. Well, let's see. We got Colette in here. Colette's not trolling. I'm going to go to your channel later and check you out. No, you don't need 1,000 subs. I can't remember how many you need. It's a question you could ask YouTube, or maybe somebody else on here knows. But I don't even have 1,000, and I've been going live for 6 months, probably whenever I had maybe 500 subs. Yeah, the net's full of trolls. I don't know, man. Don't have nothing better to do than get on YouTube and Facebook and all kinds of stuff and just troll around and type crap. But anyways, you can go live. I go live from my phone a lot. Well, I don't go live a lot, but whenever I go live, for the most part on this channel, well, always on this channel, I go live on my phone. And whenever you bring your channel up, if you look down at the bottom of your phone, right in the middle, there's a plus mark, it looks like, and that's how you go live. You click on that plus mark, and then it'll pop up to go live, and then you have to select no, it's not for people under 18, and then you click on next, and then it'll take a picture. So be ready to have your picture taken, because it's going to use that for your thumbnail. And then after that, you can go live. So you can test it right now, and or after you get off here, you can test it and see if that works. Oh, so you can't go live yet then? Yeah. What I would do is I would just go on your search engine, or you can just Google and ask Google, what does it take for me to be able to go live on YouTube? And it'll tell you exactly what it takes. Okay, it says go live. Did you click on right below where you put your title? You got to put your title in first. Just write in test or whatever, and then go below that, and it'll say not selected, and you got to click on the little arrow, and you have to select either. I always select no one under 18. And once I select no one under 18, then I scroll down more and I click next, and then it takes me to my picture. It'll take your picture, and then after that you can go live. It says go live, it says right there go live. You click on go live. Hey Brutusel, how you doing? Welcome in. So try that and see if that works. If that doesn't work, then like I said, just go and Google it, and Google will let you know how many subs you need to have or whatever in order to be able to go live. Like I said, I think I started going live before I had 500, just because I wanted to test it out, or it may have been 500, I'm not sure. But for myself, I didn't want to start going live right away. We're all camera shy. We don't know what to talk about or whatever. And then you just got to start doing it. Just go live, and if people click onto your channel and click off, don't worry about it. Don't we can't let our feelings be out here, because if we allow our feelings to dominate us and steer us in whatever direction, then we're not going to do very good, because there's times where I'll have 1 or 2 people, and that's fine, whatever. And then there's times where I'll have 10, 15 people, The other day I did a live, I had 109 people that came on, so that was good. So just play with it and see what you think. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy putting content up. I'm going to go check out some of your content later. What kind of channel do you have? What kind of content are you putting up? Yeah, it used to be 1,000. Yeah, I think it's 500, Pete. Because I think that's whenever I first tried it, at 500. Hey, Tom, how you doing, buddy? I was out in Pahrump today. Went out to Pahrump and did a little concrete job out there. About killed me. It's for a friend of mine, though, so that's the only stuff I'll do is for my one friend. Anyways, it about killed me. Didn't get concrete till 1 o'clock, and I wasn't right there at that where you black out, but I was pretty hurting pretty good. But I made it. I told myself before I started pouring concrete that this too shall pass. I know this day won't last forever, and here you go. I made it through. So came back over from Pahrump, and I'm headed down close to Samstown. You know where Samstown is. Headed over there to one of my hangouts. Okay, yeah, just do whatever, you know. I mean, Colette. I started out as RV life with K&D, you know, Kenny and Debbie, and then because that's what we figured we was going to do, just RV stuff. But we went out for 6 months, and then we were back home, and I wasn't just going to not put anything up, so I started doing some random stuff. You know, we got a lot of random stuff we can do here. Tom Garvey there that just came on the channel, he gave me some great ideas. You know, to go out and since I do have RV, to go out and do some of these RV places here in town. So I've done that with 3 or 4 different RV places. I'll go there and I'll do a little review, you know, show the people around, talk about it, let them know how much it costs to stay there, location, neighborhood, things like that. And then, you know, go down on the strip. We got casinos everywhere, so I just started doing different stuff, you know, do whatever. And I think everybody's maybe getting tired of my motorcycle stuff, because I went all out on the motorcycle stuff. All right. I'm almost through this dead area. I got to get right over this little hill right here. This right here, I'm up on top of a little hill, and it goes dead right there. Let's see. Pete, I seen you were talking about Pahrump. Let me see. Hang on a second. I used to plow snow at night. Listen to a guy named Art Bell. Yeah, Art Bell. Yeah, man, loved Art Bell. He was broadcasting out of Pahrump. Yeah, I love that guy. Man, that's some very interesting stuff. You know, he was probably like the first of the Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson and those guys, you know, that are bringing some real factual stuff to life, you know. They let you know the facts of things. Yeah, so Tom gave me some great ideas, you know, and matter of fact, I got 2 more RV parks that I just did. Tom, I just did 2 of them down on Boulder Highway, just past Samstown. I did Roadrunner RV Park, and then I did Arizona Charlie's East. So I got those in the queue, you know. I just got to get them edited. I probably got about 6 videos, maybe 3 or more weeks of videos that are already in the queue, and then I've got another probably 8 folders of things that I need to edit that are ready to go. And then I've got a whole other 2 what do you call them, anyways, I got a lot of stuff, but Tom helped me out on that. I never get tired of motorcycles either, Pete. Not since I was 5 years old, man. I can't get enough of it. Haley, how you doing? Haley, we got Leon Golson. I think that's how you say that. Not sure. All right. That sounds Norwegian. That Norwegian name? Minnesota. I know my name's Peterson, so I think that's Norwegian, yeah, over there in all them Northern Europe. Yeah, so hey, that was good the other night, Tom. I really enjoyed it. It's just, I'll tell you what, where did I go that day? I know I had a lot of stuff going on that day because I'd barely gotten home at 5 o'clock. I went somewhere. I barely got home at 5 o'clock and got a shower and asked Debbie if she wanted to go out. She was already, you know, by 6:30 or 7, Debbie's already in bed. She's watching TV and chilling, you know. And I asked her, I said, you want to go out? She said, go out, I'm already in bed. I said, come on, babe. I said, Tom's playing down at the pass, and Marie's going to be there. I want you to go down and meet him. So she jumped up. She was happy then and jumped up, and we come on down to the pass. Didn't stay long. Had the 1 drink minimum. 1 drink, and we were out. Hey, Leon, happy birthday. Let's see, not quite a Scorpio. Yeah, so pretty tired. That's the reason I went live, is because I was coming back from Pahrump. I was getting tired, feeling sleepy. Had the window down, so I said, well, I'm going to throw the air conditioner on and go live. So it's been good. It's kept me awake. Got about 10 more minutes to get where I'm going. So hopefully my buddy doesn't have any concrete to pour for another 6 months. I'm good for once every 6 months. Me and another friend went out and did a pour for Leroy. I want to call him Leroy. For Leroy, we went out and poured concrete for Leroy about, it was, I want to say maybe in May. So anyways, that's June, July, 5 months ago. So hopefully I won't have to pour concrete for another 6 months. I mean, I don't even have to pour, but he's a good friend of mine, you know. We've been really good friends for a long time. He's helped me out with a lot of stuff, and I help him out whenever I can. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Right on. I know you're always there, Brian. You're always there. You're in every video, man. You watch every video, and I really appreciate that. Just talking to the folks. I'm in Las Vegas right now. I went over the hill and made a concrete pour, poured some concrete today, and just heading back. And I'm going to see some friends right now. So feeling sleepy, so I jumped on a live. That way I could just talk. Hey Charlie, how you doing? That way I could just talk and keep myself awake. I haven't seen one cop, so I haven't had to worry about my phone being up in the air. Huh. I recognize that phone number, but I don't have them programmed in, so I'm not quite sure who that was. I'll find out later. Brian, you're really kicking butt on them drums, man. I love the covers. I love them covers you're doing. I know and love most of the music that you're playing. There's only a couple songs that I don't remember or didn't know, but the rest of them, I love them. Doing an awesome job. So all you guys, if you could take a look at these other channels, that's what I do whenever I'm in somebody's live, you know. If I'm not subscribed to their channel, then I'll go to their channel. If I'm talking to them and interacting in somebody's live, I'll go to their channel and I'll just let them know that, hey, I seen you over in The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie, or I seen you over in Brian Drums, or Tom Garvey's, or Treadhead Pete, who's ever. I just say, hey, I seen you in this channel, and I just subscribed, you know, and watch one of their videos. Hit like, comment on it, you know, let them know you're coming over there to support, and that's how I grew my channel, you know. I mean, I only barely got 800 people, but I mean, that for me it seems like it came fast, you know. And that's what I do, you know. I go out there and hustle, and I go to people's channels, and I make sure I watch their videos, you know. And here's a big one for me. Here's a big one for me, and I think it was Tom Garvey that said this. And you know who else said it? Was here's a good channel down in Arizona. I really like this guy. It's called Desert Adventures in Arizona. That man's name is Steve. He's in southern Arizona, a lot of drone videos. I was watching him, and I'm watching Tom talking to Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, and these guys let me know that what I need to do is whenever somebody comes over to my channel and leaves a comment, I definitely need to pay my respects to that channel. So that's what I do. I make sure, you know, if I'm not at your channel first, you know, if you come to my channel and watch a video and comment, and I write your name down on my paper, and then every 2 days I'll go and make sure I watch everybody's channel, you know. And that's a good way to help grow your channel, you know. You get out there and you go in other people's lives and everything, and people know that you're supporting them, and then they support you as well. Yeah, it's a stiff fine down here too, Pete. You're not, you know, you're supposed to be hands-free. I got a ticket one time way back whenever they first started doing that stuff, you know. So I try to be real careful. I got a thing right here I can set it on, but you know, yeah, there we go. Yeah, now I don't have to touch it. I'm hands-free, no tickets. I'll tell you what, I just got my first ticket in a long time, about a month ago, maybe. No, it's 3 months ago. I got a ticket for running a red light. I was a bad red light runner. I'd run a lot of red lights because I would pull through the light, and you know how they got the arrows now, you know. Hey Tina Marie, how you doing? Anyways, they got the arrows for left turns, you know, and they just stay red. I'm like, there's no traffic around, I'm going, you know. So I started running a lot of red lights. Anyways, I got caught about 3 months ago. So I'm trying not to run any red lights anymore. Trying to obey the laws of the land. I know I'm not perfect. I still break laws, especially when I'm on my motorcycle. Tell you what, I get on that motorcycle and I'm doing, 80 is the average for me. And then whenever I'm, like yesterday, me and a couple buddies went down to Laughlin, Nevada, Bullhead City. And we did like 85. The speed limit was 75, so we do like 10 over. And then on the way home, I was by myself. I cranked it up. A couple spots, I cranked it up to like 110, 115. And if I'm on the highway somewhere by myself, that's what I do. I'll crank it up, man. No, there is. We do have red light cameras on some of the lights, but they're not. Most of the lights, we don't have the red light cameras where they're using them. Arizona's got them. They put them in. I remember whenever they put them in, whenever I was living down there. Like this stoplight I'm passing through right now, they don't have them. Some places have it. I'm sure down on the strip has cameras everywhere. Well, Big Brother's getting a lot bigger, and with all these cameras and stuff, it won't be long till they'll see everything we do. Yeah, I think that's probably it, where they have a lot of accidents and stuff, and that's probably where they put it in at. Same with our streets here. There would be places where there weren't any red lights, and then once there was what the heck is this guy doing? This guy's crazy. Anyways, there I go again. That guy just stopped at the stop sign back there and wouldn't go. And there was enough for 3 or 4 cars to go. So I just went around him because I knew I was going right in here. I'm in my place now. This is my little place where I was going to meet my friends. There's one of my buddies right there. So I really appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, and I'm gonna call it good. That was 50 minutes. That's pretty good. Got me all the way to where I wanted to go, and I'll get me something to eat here, and I'll be good for the rest of the night. So I appreciate you guys coming here, Pete and Brian and Tom, everybody. Leon, happy birthday again. Haley, Colette, Bud Files came in. Nora, the Stock Explorer, she's cool. She supports a lot of people. She's got a lot of good stuff. Go check her out. Check everybody out, guys. Ray Loves Dancing, how you doing? I don't know if you're still on there, but Ray Loves Dancing is right there. I'm checking him out. So I gotta do me a screenshot here, make sure I go and check that out. I'm gonna screenshot that Trolls channel, that way I can go report that sucker. Guy's a pain in the ass. Let's see, it had Stretch Limo in here, had 351 Cleveland in here. Let's see who else we had. If you guys want, you can go watch this playback and get all these names of these. Drunken Chef was in the house. It's Drunken Chef Barbecue. Friend of mine down in Arizona. I go see him sometimes whenever I go down there. 351 Cleveland, good man, always coming to my channel. Stretch Limo, knew a friend. Let's see, let me just give a quick shout out. Treadhead Pete, Pete's always there, man. Thank you, Pete, you're always there, buddy. Let's see who else we got. Let's see, Nora the Stock Explorer. She's been starting to come into my lives too, because I've just now started doing lives. Colette's here. I'm going to go check your channel out, Colette. The one weirdo was here. Let's see. Ray Loves Dancing was here. Britazzel. I've just been getting to know Britazzel. Bridazzel. I've just started getting to know their channel. Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, was here. Let's see. Colette, the Cute Kitten. Colette, the Cute Kitten, road to 100 subs. The Dusty Game Cartridge, 9 megapixels. I'm doing this in case I missed anybody. Haley Crotty, Crotty, Haley. Then there's Leon Golson. Golson is spelled Gholson. Leon Golson. It's his birthday today. Maybe go to his channel and wish him a happy birthday. Brian Drums, always coming to my channel every day. Charlie Sewell, Sewell. How you doing? And then we got Treadhead Pete's been right there with me all the way through. Yeah, I'm signing off, Colette. I gotta go in and get a bite to eat. And meeting with my guys in about 30 minutes, so I gotta get off here. Thanks so much, everybody. Call out if you need more help, and you can't figure it out, get a hold of me later. Tomorrow I'm free. Send me an email. I got my email on my about information. Send me an email if you want. I'd be happy to give out our phone number to anybody. Whoever wants our phone number can get it by sending us an email, except for that one troll that was here earlier. Other than that, I'm not scared. I'll talk to anybody. I'll help anybody that I can. I've had a lot of help myself, so thanks a lot, guys. Love you guys. And Saturday I'll be live again, so if you're not doing anything Saturday, I'm going live probably around 10 a.m. Pacific, so that'll be noon in the Midwest and 1 p.m. on the East Coast. And I got a surprise. I got a surprise in the mail yesterday, and it's really going to enhance our farm life. So I'm not a farmer, but I will do it. I will do it. You give me a chance to be a farmer, and I'll start a farm right there in the city. All right, guys. Love you. Have a great night, and I'll catch you later.